Metal Gamer asking if we should boycott Valve. I think we have all the reason to boycott Valve, you know. Valve really doesn't care for its customers and its players. So boycotting Valve would not be a bad thing, in my opinion. I'm only thankful for Valve working on bringing games to Linux, you know, working on officially supporting Linux on Steam. I think that's really the only reason I have nowadays to be thankful for Valve. Because, you know, other than that, it offers very bad customer support. So yeah. But I don't think that boycotting Valve will have any effect, you know. I think it won't really hurt them, because Steam is such a powerful platform in the PC gaming scene that I don't think that a boycott from TF2 players would do much. You know, I think it is really a lost cause. So yeah. If you go on the About section here on this channel, my email is linked there. So you can always check it there and send me a message if you need to talk something specific with me, you know. So there really isn't a need for us to be friends on Steam, especially because I managed to hit the airshot. Nice, finally I managed to hit an airshot, and my game even lagged here, as you can see. I'm always trying to do that, but most often than not I miss the shot. And Salgado is just relaxing here with his sniper rifle. No, mister, no sir. Let's push here into this midpoint. But yeah, boycotting Valve isn't a bad idea in my opinion. But I also don't think it will do anything, you know. Again, because Valve is such a large company. Perhaps if all TF2 players and all CSGO players and all Dota players boycotted Valve, then maybe something would be done about the problems we have in game. But if that's not the case, I don't think anything will happen. And Puter saying that most of TF2 players don't watch TF2 content creators, so they wouldn't even know about the boycott. Yeah, that's another thing, you know. For a boycott to work, it really has to be, you know, very well organized, and the message has to spread. Otherwise, most people won't boycott the game, and then it will be mostly useless. We're going to lose this point? No, I think we're going to cap it first. But yeah, I also avoid boycotting, you know, TF2 in terms of the buying keys and stuff like that. I, from time to time, like to unbox crates. And I don't really boycott the game like that, because I think that mostly will hurt the community creators that got their items accepted. So if suddenly no one were unboxing community crates anymore, then those creators that made the heads and that made the maps, you know, that they also received something from the key purchases. They suddenly wouldn't have their revenue from Valve, and you know, Valve would earn less money, that's true, but Valve makes so much money that I don't think it matters for them. But for those creators, for those mappers and those head modelers and stuff like that, it would make a huge difference. You know, they would suffer that, because it is one of their sources of revenue of the creators. So that's why I think a boycott like this would mostly hurt the community and not Valve. Valve doesn't care. Valve doesn't care about anything, you know. I think nowadays they just print money, you know, from Steam, and they don't have to care about anything. Okay, so I think things have been scrambled. Salgado is already on the other team. Come on, rock jump again. Ah, almost hit him there. You know, with airshots, it's a lot of that, you know, you have to try to hit them. Otherwise, you'll never hit them. You know, it's sort of obvious, but I know a lot of people who shy from trying to use, from trying to hit airshots, you know, like, oh, I'll never hit an airshot. And if you have that mindset, you'll never hit one. You have to go for it. But you know, I wish there was really something we could do in order to protest against Valve, you know. You know, we can boycott Valve out of principle, but I don't think it will have any practical effect. So yeah. There's a pyro coming. He's just waiting for an air blast. Let me use my Righteous Bison. Ha! I managed to get Francisco there. I'm sorry, Francisco. But one of the best things about the Righteous Bison is that pyros don't know how to react to it, you know. I could use a shotgun. It would probably be more effective than the Righteous Bison for this. But it is so funny to see pyros confused about how they should proceed against the Righteous Bison. I just love that, you know. It is great. And Uncle Leo asking if I have seen Muselk's video about bots. I watched the beginning of the video, Uncle Leo, but I'm really sorry to say this, but I can't stand Muselk anymore, you know. Like, nothing personal against him and not stuff like that, but I can't stand the way he talks, you know, like, hello everyone, today we're going to play, you know, some stuff like that. It sort of gets in my nerves, and after watching the first seconds of the video, I already understood what it was about, and I thought, no point watching this till the end. I already know what's going to happen and what he's going to say, so that's why I didn't really watch it. But I found it very interesting and very positive, you know, that he made that video. And Uncle Leo just fell off the cliff there. I don't know if you managed to see it. That was funny. But again, I think it was very good of him to make that video, you know. It is great to see him. He's still interested in TF2, and it is also important, I think, for large creators to bring attention to this issue, even if it is, and know the issue, and even if it has been already, you know, talked about to death. So I was happy that he made that video, but I couldn't stand to watch it till the end. I don't know, I think Muselk's content isn't for me anymore. I used to watch him a lot back in the day when he started making TF2 videos and got big doing that. But ever since he switched to Overwatch, I don't know, I feel like he went after an audience that isn't me, you know. Like, his videos, I don't get any kick out of them as I used to. So yeah. And nothing wrong with that, you know. Creators have to do what they feel like they have to do. But don't expect us to stay interested forever. You're less grape, and Uncle Leo actually helped there with his grenade.